I bet you don't remember this question. Now, this is a question on Bodmas, and when you are dealing with Bodmas, you need to understand what each is representing. So, B involves brackets. So, when you see in a question which is having bracket, you have to start with bracket. O is off, and that is multiplication. So, when you see multiplication, and you see bracket, you solve bracket before you solve multiplication, and the next thing you will solve after it is division. M is also multiplication over here, A is addition, and S is subtraction. And this is just to let you understand that when you are doing something like this, addition and subtraction are always end in end, while multiplication and division are always end in end. So you always ensure to solve multiplication and division together and addition and subtraction together. I hope that is clear. So now let's see this question over here. The question is a very simple one, and right here we are having this beautiful question. It says simplify 2 whole number 2 over 3 multiplied by 1 whole number 1 over 2 divided by 4 whole number 4 over 5. And what you want to do is always consider the numerator and the denominator. So the up number right here is the numerator. So we simplify the numerator first of all. And for you to do that, you can see that the numbers are in mixed fraction. So what you want to do now is you want to convert to improper fraction, and you're having 2 number 2 over 3. So 2 number 2 over 3. So all you have to do is you are going to multiply this together. 2 times 3, which is 6. Then you add this numerator, which is 2, and that's 8, right? So that's 8 divided by 3. And that's exactly what we are writing for this first part now. 2 number 2 over 3 is 8 over 3. Then we have multiply, right? So let's see the other one over there. The other one is 1 number 1 over 2. So we want to change that. 1 number 1 over 2. So let's write that here. 1 number 1 over 2. And again, remember, what you want to do is you multiply this together first. 1 times 2, which is 2, plus this one as the numerator, which is 3. So you have 3 over 2. So we're having 3 all over 2. So don't forget that what we are doing right now is just about the numerator. So first of all, see the numerator before we go for the denominator. So quickly, we can see that numerator will cancel out denominator, right? And 2 here 1, 2 here 4. So multiplying the numerator together, you have 4 at the numerator, and at the denominator you have 1. So we have 4 over 1 as the numerator, right? So the numerator we have just solved is only meant for this first part that we have just done. So now let's go for the denominator over here. So we want to see 4 number 4 over 5. What is the value? 4 number 4 over 5. So let's quickly check that out. 4 number 4 over 5. And you want to remember that you need to multiply this. So 5 times 4, that's 20, plus this 4 at the numerator, that's 24 over 5, right? So you're having 24 over 5 for this other value, which is this. So don't forget that you are having numerator divided by denominator. And as we already calculated, this is our numerator right here, right? So that implies 4 over 1 divided by our denominator, which we checked just now right here, is 24 over 5, right? 24 over 5. So what you want to do now is this, your division, will change to multiplication. And if that happens, you are going to have it as 4 over 1 times, so this will reverse. Since you are changing the division to multiplication, this will reverse, and that reciprocal is 5 over 24. So again, we can see numerator and denominator, which value can divide. 4 can divide that, right? So 4 here 1, 4 in this 6. And what we want to do now is the numerator right here we're having 1 remaining. So 1 times 5, which is 5, right? And the denominator right here is 1 times 6, which is 6. So we have our result to be 5 over 6. So let's go check the options. That is perfect. And 5 over 6, and we can see 5 over 6 is right here. So option C is perfectly correct. Over 75% of students failed this same question you're about to learn. Now the question is evaluate 5 whole number 1 over 3 times 7 number 1 over 4 divided by 116 over 27. As we already have mentioned, when you are dealing with something like this, you need to understand that Bodmas is very much applicable. So as you can see right here, we have division, which is here, and we also have multiplication, which is right there. But before we dive into this, we need to do some simple. Over 75% of students fail this same question you are about to learn. Now the question says evaluate 5 whole number 1 over 3 multiplied by 7 whole number 1 over 4 divided by 116 over 27. How do we go about this? I should let you understand that we need Bodmas to solve this. And right from what you can see right here, we are having division in our question, and we also have multiplication right there. So, and in this case, division and multiplication are going end in end. Likewise, addition and subtraction are always going hand in hand. So that should not be a problem on us. So what you want to do now is, firstly, you want to convert these fractions to mixed fraction. This mixed fraction, rather, you want to convert it to improper fraction. And how do you go about that? So we have 5 whole number 1 over 3. And what you want to do right here is you multiply these together. 3 times 5, which is 15, plus this one, which is 16 over 3, right? So we have 16 divided by 3 multiplied by, so the second value is 7 number 1 over 4. So we have 7 number 1 over 4, and this is just the same process. We have 7 times 4, 28, plus this one has 29 over the denominator 4. So 29 over 4, 29 divided by 4. And at this point now we have to be very careful. Division right there will change to multiplication, right? And when that happens, this number at the front of the division will invert, and we are going to be having 27 divided by 116. I hope that's okay. Now that that is ready, what we want to do now is check this numerator and check this denominator. Then find out numbers that can divide numerator and denominator at the same time. Please don't divide denominator and denominator, and don't divide numerator and numerator. See, for instance, you're having 4 here, you're having 116 here. 2 in this 4 will give you 2, and 2 in this will give you 5 here, remainder 8. Don't ever try to do this because they are both in the same denominator. And likewise, the numerator as well. Don't divide numerator by denominator and don't divide denominator by denominator, but always divide numerator by denominator. I hope that is clear. So with that, we want to see the number that can divide. Right here you can see 3 and 27. So they are on other side. One is our denominator and our denominator is 3. So 3 can divide. So we have 3 here is 1 and 3 in this is 9. So let's check another number that can divide. So we have 4 and 16. They can divide, right? So 4 here 1, 4 and 16, that's 4. So let's check another number that can divide. So 4 can actually, 4 here and 116 here, 4 can divide. So 4 here 1, 4 in this 29. Okay, we have 29 again and we have 29 over here. So 29 here 1, 29 here 1. So now we are going to check at the numerator now. This numerator, what are the values we have? You can see we have 1 times 1 times 9, which is 9, right? So we have 9. So let's check the denominator. The denominator is over here, and we have 1 times 1 times 1, which is still 1. So we divide by 1. And 9 divided by 1 is equivalent to 9. So quickly, let's check our result. And you agree with me that option B is very much correct for what we have just done right here. And that's just the importance of Bodmas, right? I have seen a lot of students fail this question, all because they don't understand the principle guiding it. And this is Bodmas. And of course, when you are solving a simple question like this, you should understand how to use Bodmas. This is what Bodmas stands for. B for brackets, O for multiplication, which is off, D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. And this implies that you solve the question accordingly. So if you see bracket, solve bracket first, followed by multiplication, followed by division, followed by multiplication, followed by addition, and followed by subtraction. So if that is the case, let's get started. Now the question says simplify 3 whole number 2 over 3 times 5 over 3 times 2 over 3, all divided by 11 over 15 times 3 over 4 times 2 over 27. Now when you see a question like this, don't panic. Two sections are here. The up value, which we know as numerator, and the bottom values, which is known as denominators. And if that is the case, let's check this out one after the other. So we have 3 whole number 2 over 3. So 3 whole number 2 over 3. You firstly convert this, and to do that, you say 3 times 3, which is 9, plus this 2, which is 11 over 3. So we have 11 over 3. So we are focusing on the numerator first. And we have times 5 over 3, then times 2 over 3. So look for the numbers that can divide numerator and denominator at the same time. So looking at this numerator and looking at this denominator, do we have any number that can divide both of them? No. So I can't see any number right there. So let's just leave it that way. Now let's go for the denominator. The denominator, and for the denominator, we can see we are having this set of values: 11 over 15 times 3 over 4 times 2 over 27. And as you can see, we have this, and let's check, do we have any number that can divide either the denominator or the numerator? Do we have anyone? No. So what you want to do is you want to write this in this format. So bracket this, then divided by the denominator, which is 11 over 15 times 3 over 4 times 2 over 27, then bracket this. So what you want to do now is you want to change this division to multiplication, and if that happens, all the value at this top over here will become denominator, and all the value at this bottom here will become numerator. And that's just the simple principle. So you are going to be having 11 over 3 times 5 over 3 times 2 over 3. All these ones will not be affected by what we want to do. Then this division now changes to multiplication, and now we have all this to be the numerator in this case. So we have 15 over 11 times 4 over 3 times 27 over 2. So at this point now, I want to check the long numerator and the long denominator. Figure out numbers that can divide numerator and denominator. Please don't divide denominator by denominator, and don't try to divide numerator by numerator. Always look for denominator and numerator to cancel out. So let's see this beautiful game. So these two and these two, they cancel out, right? So let's play the game. What other one can divide? So this 11 and this 11 can cancel out. So let's see. Okay, we have 3 here and 27 here. So 3 here 1 and 3 in this will give us 9, right? Okay. 3 here and 9, right? So we can divide 3 here 1 and 3 here 3. Okay, oh beautiful. I have another one, 3 here and 3 here. So 3 here 1, 3 here 1. Okay, let's go. We have 3 and we have 15. So 3 here 1 and 3 here we have 5. So which other one do we have remaining? Okay, I think that's all. So now let's see the numerator. So the numerator right here, we have all the values right here to be the numerator. So we can see what's remaining. 5 times 5, that's 25, times 100, that's still times 4 rather, that's 100, times 1, that's still 100. So we have 100 as the numerator. Now let's check the denominator right here. What are the denominator values? Let's check. So we can see we have 1 remaining, times 1 times 1 times 1, which is still 1. So 100 over 1 is equals to 100. But unfortunately, the question options are incorrect. The options are incorrect. So we can see right here, no correct options. So the correct answer is 100, if that's okay. This question looks very hard, but guess what? You are having the solution in a very simple manner. Now this question says simplify. You have the numerator right here. 1 whole number 7 over 8 times 2 whole number 2 over 5 divided by 6 whole number 3 over 4 divided by 3 over 4. It's very easy question. All you have to do is follow the principle of Bodmas, and each of these steps has to be followed one after the other. So let's get started. If you check this question right here, you will agree with me that we are having it in two sections. The first, which is the numerator, and the second, which is the denominator. So when you see something like this, always start with the numerator first. And let's go about that so quick. The first part is 1 whole number 7 over 8. So let's see 1 whole number 7 over 8. And what you want to do in this case is you multiply these together. 1 times 8 plus 7, that's 15 over 8. So the first part of the numerator is 15 over 8. Now let's take the other part, which is this over here, 2 whole number 2 over 5. How do we go about that? 2 whole number 2 over 5. And to do this, same process is applied. 5 times 2, that's 10, plus 2, that's 12 over 5. So we have times 12 over 5. So let's quickly solve this numerator before we jump to the denominator. So look for the numerator of this and look for the denominator of this. What number can divide numerator and denominator? We can see 5 here 1, 5 in 15, 3. Something can still divide 12 and 8, right? And 4 is possible. So 4 here will give us 2 and 4 here will give us 3. And since we have this, we multiply our answer at the numerator, multiply our answer at the denominator. So at the numerator we have 3 times 3, which is 9. And at the denominator we have 2 times 1, which is 2. So this alone is for this numerator that we have just solved. Now we want to go for the second part, which is the denominator part over here. So let's quickly check that real quick. So the denominator For the denominator, we see we are having 6 whole number 3 over 4. So let's evaluate that. 6 whole number 3 over 4. And to do that, same principle. 4 times 6, 24 plus 3. That's 27 over 4. So let's do that. 27 over 4. So we now have divided by, the next is 3 over 4. So we write 3 over 4. Don't forget, this purple marker is for denominator. We are still coming back to this numerator. So let's continue with our denominator. Division will change to times, and when that happens, this number will invert or reverse. So we have 27 over 4 times 4 over 3. So now we check out the numerators. These are the numerators and these are the denominator. So check for the number that can divide numerator and denominator equally. So we can see 4 here 1, 4 here 1, 3 here 1, 3 and 27 gives 9. So we have 9 times 1, which is 9 over there, and divided by, we have at the bottom 1 times 1, which is 1. So don't forget, all of these that we have just solved is for the denominator, and coming back to all of this is for the numerator. So we simply have numerator divided by denominator. So let's continue. Our numerator is 9 over 2, right? So numerator is 9 over 2. So we have 9 over 2. And our denominator right here is 9 over 1. So divided by 9 over 1. And don't forget that we already mentioned division can change to times. And what happened is the value after it will inverse, with the inverse. So we have 9 over 2 times 1 over 9. So again, we check for numerator and denominator that can divide. 9 here 1, 9 here 1. So nothing again. At the numerator, 1 times 1 is 1. At the denominator, 2 times 1 is 2. So our final result will be 1 over 2. 1 divided by 2. So let's go check. 1 divided by 2.